It's kind of bollocks, don't we?
Ready, boys?
Ready, boys?
Safe and sound and home again. I let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound and home again.
Hello there, Captain Billy here from the Sea Shanty crew Bow Movement. We're a singing group based in the parish of Ken, just outside Exeter in Devon, England. And I'm here to talk to you about the new love of my life, singing sea shanties.
Was there ever charmies now, such as you and
I first became aware of sea shanty music when I was growing up. My parents listened to a lot of folk music, particularly artists like the Watersons. And I suppose I probably heard shanties growing up as a youth. We used to go to a lot of live music events, folk nights at local pubs and things like that, like the Joiners Arms in Bideford and the Mariners in Braunton, and I would have heard songs like probably Spanish Ladies is one of the first kind of songs in that tradition that I remember hearing. The thing I love about sea shanties is the passion and emotion that goes into those songs. They really do give you a glimpse into the lives and fears and hopes of those men hundreds of years ago that were on board ships in really hard conditions. And you know, their hopes, their fears, their lost loves, their parties, them going out drinking and fighting and meeting girls. And in that sense, it really does give you a little glimpse into the past and into the men that sang them. So growing up in Devon, the sea and stories of the sea are really part of our cultural DNA. You know, I remember as a young lad being taken to places like Plymouth Hoe and the Mayflower Steps, or the Ship Inn in Exeter, where Sir Francis Drake liked to go and have a beer. And it really is, it's part of who we are in the West Country. And singing these songs, these old songs of the sea, it really kind of brings that history back to life. You know, there's so much written about the sea that fires the imagination. You know, it's the Rhyme of the Ancient Mariner, it's Treasure Island, it's tales of smugglers and pirates, it's Moby Dick, it's Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man of the Sea. All that stuff just inspires me. So one of the other reasons that I sing shanties and why I think it's important is certainly if my generation don't keep these songs alive, and certainly my children's generation, then they'll be lost. There'll be something that was just written down, and not something that's lived and sung and part of a vibrant musical scene, and I think it's really important to keep these old songs of the sea alive because they're just fantastic. One of the things that I kind of myself and the band try and do is we try and kind of make shanty music as accessible to as many people as possible. And our children, they love it. They come along to all the gigs and they join in and they sing the songs. They know the songs. So here's there's a little clip of myself and my eldest boy Ernie singing Randy Dandy-O.
He will bleed you parachute bums.
Way, hey, roll and go.
Take your hands from your pockets and don't tug your
To be rollicking Randy Dandy-O. Heave a pole and heave away. Way, hey, roll and go.
The anchor's on board and the cables are still to be
Rollicking randy dandy, oh. So much as I'd heard sea shanty music growing up, the penny didn't really drop for me until last year, until the Sea Shanty Festival in Teignmouth, September 2019. I went down with the wife and kids and some mates, and we were just blown away by how great it was, and how friendly everyone was, and how everyone got involved with singing the songs. So said to my brother-in-law Dom, we need to get involved in this. Mentioned it to the landlord of the local pub, the Seven Stars in Kempford, that we'd like to do a sea shanty night, and lo and behold, we then saw that 6 weeks from hence he had advertised a Sea Shanty Festival. So we're kind of thrown in at the deep end. We had to just kind of make it happen, and yeah, that's how it all started, really. So this is where it all began, the Seven Stars in Kempford. As you can see up there, the Seven Stars of the Plough. Many a time those stars have guided a sailor home from sea, and let me tell you, many a time those stars have guided me into this place. And that was it, thrown in at the deep end. The Shanty Festival advertised. We had 6 weeks from scratch to put together a crew, to find some other crews to come and join us. But it was a great night, and as you say, we never looked back. So one of the things I have to talk to you about is men's mental health and mental well-being, and that's one of the chief aims of our group, Bowel Movement. It's well kind of documented that blokes don't talk to each other as much as we should, and really one of the things that kind of keeps us going and why we enjoy getting together every week and singing is it's just so good for the well-being, you know, to meet up and have a chat and take the piss out of each other and have a good old sing-song is such it's so uplifting, and it's so good for blokes' mental health to kind of have that weekly meeting and that weekly kind of outlet. One of the things that we're trying to do is when we do gigs and we collect money for charity, that all goes towards men's mental health causes, to raise money and also awareness. This is my favourite shanty, Leave Her Johnny. I thought I heard the old man say, leave her, Johnny, leave her. Tomorrow ye will get your pay, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long when the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Well, the sea was foul and the wind ran high. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. She shipped it green and none went by, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long when the winds don't blow,
and it's time for us to leave her. How I hate to sail on this rotten tub. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. No grog allowed and rotten grub, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long when the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. We swear by rote for want of more. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. But now we're through, so we'll go ashore, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long when the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her. Leave her, Johnny, leave her. Oh, leave her, Johnny, leave her. For the voyage is long when the winds don't blow, and it's time for us to leave her.
Safe and sound and home again. I let the waters roar, Jack. Safe and sound and home again. I let the waters roar, Jack.
Long we've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmates, don't forget your old shipmates. Folly, rolly, 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 ride-o. We have worked the self-same gun, quarter-deck division, sponger I and loader you, through the old commission. Long we've tossed on the rolling main, now we're safe ashore, Jack. Don't forget your old shipmates, folly, rolly, 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 ride-o.